Good evening to everyone. My name is Andrea Ruiz, and now we are to make the presentation for this stage. The first part of this presentation will be my introduction. I will introduce myself, and then I'm talking about my trip experiences, the weather, suggestion, and finally something that I maybe you should or shouldn't do in a trip. So my name is Ander Ruiz and I am a traffic controller. I am 36 years old. I have been working from Colombian Air Force since 2001 and I am happily married. I have one child, and my wife in that moment is pregnant. We are waiting, expecting a new baby girl, mm, more or less from the February from the next year. And right now I live here in Bogota. I am from Ibagué, but since 2012, I guess, I live here in the Bogota. This is my introduction. The trip to Santa Marta. Okay, the trip to Santa Marta took place the summer of the 2017. Was a great trip. Actually, it was the first trip in family, with my wife and son. Actually, the trip started in Ibagué. We make the trip by car. I drove all the time. We started in Ibagué, then we made one stop in Aguachica, and after that we drove. I drove for hours, and we finally get to Santa Marta. In Santa Marta, we spent a couple of days. I think that maybe 5 days. The hotel was located near to the Rodero Beach, and for instance, this part of the trip was so great. Even the part in the car was great because my family and I we can see all the views on the parts on the tree. So it was so different and great. Um, in the Santa Marta, we started the first day waiting for the hotel room, and after that we went to the Rodero Beach, and some part of the other day we go to the aquarium too, and the Tayrona National Park, and some of the two beautiful beaches. And finally, we returned to Bogota by car, obviously. That was so great too. And the weather, all the weather for the 4 or 5 years, the days of the trip was so great. Actually, it was a beautiful weather, for days, and during the day we saw sunny and clear, no one cloud. And some part of night was great weather too, but even for the swing, the wind was blowing. So when you walk at night, you feel so cold, but it was okay, obviously for the heating that is so terrible, not terrible, so huge in this part of the year, and probably in this part of the Colombian city. Thing that you should and shouldn't do. Okay, first, um, there are so many places to visit in there in Santa Marta, so it's good that you try to make a list. Which place do you want to visit? I suggest you to visit the aquarium. This is a great place to visit, even for the adult people, for the child. The different moment on the aquarium over. And when you go, when you spend go to the aquarium, to be aware that it's not a permit. You don't have the permission to feed the fish, and try to keep your own food, because obviously it's so expensive. So this is a good suggestion for you. And when you arrive from the different beach, you be keep your eyes on your stuff, because this is a bad situation, but maybe they can steal you. Even some people try to say that they have been help to you to give you stuff, but it's better that you be aware with that. And first, I think this is the first step on the when you plan your trip, is that you try to booking before you run to arrive the destination, in this case Santa Marta, because it's so busy in some part of the year, so it's better that you booking before. And what did you do? I told you it is necessary that you visit the aquarium. Like you see in this picture, the dolphin show is so great. Actually, that is such beautiful animal, so it's a great moment for the whole family, even for the child. Like I said, that you shouldn't do feed the fish in the aquarium. It's no allowed for the person. This is all. This is my presentation. So thanks for your time, and see you in other occasion. Bye.